Good morning and happy Wednesday. It's One Yard Wednesday. This is the show where we show you fun and creative ideas for fabulous fabrics at fantastic prices. Wait till you see what we have in store for you today. We're from GE Designs. We're in Chaska, Minnesota, and all over the world, we're happy to say. And producing today is Mr. KP. There he is. Morning, KP.
Hello, hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Great.
Good.
So today, we'll let you in on a little secret. We're recorded today. We're recorded live, so we're almost live, because when you see this show, which will be June 19th, we will be closed for a holiday. And Mr. HP is here in just a minute to tell you why we're closed to honor Juneteenth. This morning we have a fun show for you, and we want just to remind you to sit back and relax. The prices on the fabrics are $7.99 a yard, which is awesome, and those prices will go live as soon as the show launches. So enjoy the show. Before we get started, we should probably talk about the quilts on the set. What do you think?
I think so.
I handpicked the quilt behind me, which is Holly, and I love Holly. What a great new Christmas quilt this is. Wouldn't need to be Christmas, of course. I love that star shape. This is such a fun quilt, and it's a nod to the fabrics we'll show you today. Of course, Holly and the quilt behind KP, which is Elsa, and is so cool. Holly and Elsa are both from the new book, Stripology Quickies.
I know, I'm excited about it.
I am too.
You can also make two quilts out of
that
and
bundle.
Elsa.
Yes, Anna and Elsa are mirror images of the same quilt. So with a bundle and some extra background, you'll actually get two fun quilts from a bundle. It's not too late to pre-order your Stripology Quickies book. So go online at the end of the show and grab that Stripology Quickies book. And when you pre-order, the download pattern for the Mia, it will be entered into your account immediately. I tested it to see how quickly it happens, and it happens immediately. So you'll get a free pattern immediately for Mia with your Stripology Quickies pre-order. So, oh my gosh. The book will actually be ready to ship in early August, is my understanding.
And you'll get a signed copy from Mrs.
You'll get a
GE.
signed copy. Yes, you sure will. You sure will. So, so we looked at the quilts. Let's listen in to Mr. HP answer our question of the day.
Hi everybody, it's Mr. HP here with the question of the day for One Yard Wednesday. What is Juneteenth? June 19th. Put it together, you have Juneteenth. June 19th was the last day back in, I think, 1865. No more slavery for African Americans. So now, June 19th, every year we get to celebrate with picnics and in churches all around the United States. It is now a federal holiday. So not only do all the African Americans, but everybody. So no one will be here at GE Designs on June 19th because we'll be taking that day off. So you should celebrate the day of no more slavery. I'm going to get me some food right now.
That's Mr. HP. We love him. He does such a great job. And he's just such a nice person.
I know, he's just the life of the party around here.
Yes. We all enjoy him. And thanks, Mr. HP, for answering that question as only you can. I'm very grateful for that. I think, the end of the Civil War, when I learned about it in school, it's like the Civil War ends and all the slaves were freed. And it took a little longer than that. So Juneteenth is all about the end of slavery and how it took some time for that to happen.
Yeah, I'm glad that we finally made time to recognize it.
Exactly. So GE Designs, it's one of our annual holidays, and I'm very happy to be able to take advantage of. I will be having a picnic on your behalf, HP. All righty, well, let's dig into this fun fabric. It's a collection by Andover, and it's called Retro Ho Ho. Let's look. Now, Retro Ho Ho, it does have a retro vibe, but not so much that it doesn't also look like a classic Christmas collection, don't you think? I think it's just a fun and playful Christmas collection.
This one reminds me of fireworks.
It does. It really does. So this one is actually called Pom-Poms Licorice. So licorice is the background, so it's a black, but not deep, deep, deep black. And then, of course, the reds and greens, and they do look like fireworks in that pom-pom shape. Reds and greens and whites. So love this, and we're calling this the star of the show because it's just such a fun background for this collection. And we have 10 fabrics to show you today. Next up is Dottie Spearmint. So it's a fun and light green, not too deep, not too bold, really fun. And I love these dots on here, which do also look like poinsettia shapes. Dottie Spearmint, really fun. And then Dottie Red, of course, in a Christmas collection, we'll have red and green and white and stripes and dots, and we have all of those in the collection. So Dottie Red is so pretty and so fun. Not directional. It would be a fun, either of these would be a fun background in a quilt. What I didn't mention when we were looking at holly behind me is that holly will require 10 to 12 half yards. So as you're looking at this, we don't have anything solid enough to be the background here for holly, but all of these would make great holly blocks. What do you think?
I think so. Sounds like a bundle is perfect for holly.
A bundle is perfect, absolutely. So here we have the next fabric, which is called Sprinkles Winter Green. Tree Sprinkles Winter Green. And it's a dark green with these little trees and then the sprinkles, which you can almost see. Maybe I'll hold that up close since it is a little print. There you go. Now you can see the sprinkles. Aren't they cute? Tree Sprinkles Winter Green. And then, of course, if we're going to have green, we will also have red. And here's Tree Sprinkles Red. Love that. I love this soft red. I think that's really fun.
I like it too. I think it looks good together with the dark and the light contrast.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. And I love stripes, and I love diagonal stripes. Look at this one. This is Peppermint Stripe Multi. Now, this has a blue in it as well, which plays off these reds and greens so well, and the creamy whites. I love this, and I love the look of diagonal stripes in all kinds of projects, particularly binding, and I've probably said that 1,000 times. And then we have one more stripe, Peppermint Stripe Red. So just this classic red and white stripe in different widths of the stripes, so it makes it just so fun and playful. And I guess it does have somewhat of a retro vibe, but also very modern, I think. Next up, whoops. Yes, thank you. Candy Canes Ice. Oh, it's on my list. Where was I? Candy Canes Ice. I just love the scale of these little candy canes, and I used the sprinkle trees and the candy canes in a project. I'll show you that in just a minute. Next up, poinsettias. And these are really soft and pretty. I like the scale of these, not too big. They would be a great add. Now you're starting to see how we have all these reds and greens. So much fun. And finally, one more green, and this one is called Snowfall Green. So this light green background with snowflakes, and I love that one as well. So this collection of 10 is a fabulous winter, Christmas, holiday collection, and would be great in all kinds of quilts. What do you think?
I think so. I like them. Not all of them are like super Christmassy or holiday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use them for anything.
Exactly. You could use them for everything for sure. Well, let me show you the little project that I did just for fun because we of course have holly behind us, which is such a great quilt. So I didn't need a quilt, but I thought I need to make something cute. So I went to Clip Art, which is one of my favorite places to go. Just search Christmas tree clip art, and I found this Christmas tree, and I used this shape to create a cute little ornament. I put a pocket on the front, and now I could put Michael Pittman's card in here, or I could put it's the only card I had handy. Thank you, Michael.
Perfect.
Or I could put a gift card in here. How cute would that be? I could write the name of the person receiving it at the top. What a fun way to give a gift card. I can imagine hanging these on my tree and letting the kids find out which one is theirs. And then they've got that they've got that Christmas tree ornament forever. You could write something on here, embroider something on there. Really so cute. So that's my holiday ho-ho project.
I was going to say, I think homemade ornaments are my favorite.
Are they?
They mean the most.
Have you made some?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
When I was young, my grandparents, I made them all the time.
Yes, for sure. There's probably one with your little handprint in it somewhere.
I think there's one with my face on it.
Is there really? Oh, fun. We'll have to see that. We'll have to have a Christmas tree here at GE. Here's a tip. I put the ribbon inside I put the ribbon inside here, and then just sewed around it, and then I pulled that out, and I love how finished it looks. So there's a little assembly tip on my ornament. So guess what? I have a notion. Of course I do. So today I actually have two notions. I have the Sew Line needle threaders, and they're really spectacular. And if you are like me, it's getting harder and harder to see the eye of that needle and harder to hold the thread just right. So just save yourself a lot of time and a lot of heartache and grab yourself some needle threaders. Let me tell you what I like about these. First of all, they come in two sizes. This one is for fine needles, sizes 4 through 8, and this one is for sizes 9 through 12. And they each come with a threader and a collection of corresponding needles. So that's super fun because if you look at this, the needles for this threader are right in here in this little package. They are really super to use. When it's closed, it looks like this, and when you open it, it looks like this. I'll put my the eye of my needle goes in this little hole. My thread goes across this, and then I very slowly and carefully push and open, and then the thread is my needle is threaded like magic. So, and then to protect the whole mechanism, I can close it again, and there it is. So the Sew Line needle threaders in two sizes, fabulous bundle with the needles and the threaders. I love them both. Grab these fun notions. So that. What fun notions. Oh my gosh. Last week we had that pedal pad. If you didn't get the pedal pad, it's not too late to shop for it. Grab that. I got one for my sewing machine at home, and my foot press on my sewing machine is not wandering around my sewing room any longer. So grab that.
Making life easier.
Making life easy for me, absolutely.
I don't quilt or sew, but I think I would have one of those needle threaders.
Yes.
Because that would just make me angry.
It's so frustrating, and just when you think you have it, you move it and then it comes out. So,
yep.
Yes. Frustration is not fun. Frustration is not fun. All righty, well, should we take a look at the fabrics one more time, KP?
Let's do it.
All righty. So we'll start where we ended with this really fun and soft snow fall green. Next up, poinsettias red, also real pretty. Candy canes, ice, this pale gray background, but it also complements the creamy whites in the other prints very well. And the diagonal stripes, probably my favorites today. This is, of course, peppermint stripe red, the reds and whites, and then the peppermint stripe multi. So the greens and the reds and the blues and the whites. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Grab these for your stash. And then the Christmas tree sprinkles, or tree sprinkles, I should say, in red. Love this. Love. And then, of course, it's coordinate, the green. The green gives you such a depth of color and value from the other prints. And then, of course, dotty red, this red background with these little dots that look like poinsettias. And finally, dotty spearmint. There it is. And where we started with what we call our show, our star of our show is that pom-pom licorice. That pom-pom is the shape of those reds and greens and whites on that licorice colored background. Love it, love it, love it. We also had a fun project today. Download a clip art. Go to Google and search Christmas tree clip art, and you'll see that I didn't even use the trunk on the tree. I just sewed that closed. I love the shape, easy to do, and perfect for a gift card holder. And then our notions today are the Sew Line needle threaders, and we have them in 2 sizes, and they come with needles, so you've got it all at your fingertips. This one is 4 through 8, and this one is 9 through 12. And like I said, the corresponding needles are there as well. Behind me is Holly, and Holly is from the newest book coming out soon, Stripology Quickies. Well, that's got a new name. Stripology Quickies, so pre-order that and get the Mia pattern today. Mia would look great, as a matter of fact, in all of these fabrics.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mia would be terrific. We also want to remind you that we have classes at GE. We have Open Sew, and Open Sew is typically on Fridays at GE. So check the website, gequiltdesigns.com. Open Sew is a chance to come on in and sew in anything GE. We'd be happy to help you with. You can use our sewing machines. You can use our, of course, our rulers, our irons. We're all equipped for Open Sew. Most Tuesdays at GE, we have Sewing for a Cause. We have Sewing for a Cause happening in the classroom today. I'll be heading in there in just a few minutes. Sewing for a Cause is a chance to make some quilts and other gift and usable items for our folks at the CAP agency, the Community Action Program of Scott Carver and Dakota counties. And they do such great work. We're really happy to have them as partners. We have a class coming up, of course, a quilt class, which is June 27th, and it is Teen Spirit. Now, this is a great beginner class. It's also a really fun quilt. If you are not a beginner, if you're not a novice, you can get this top done in a day. I, of course, will teach you how to use the Stripology rulers, how to be sure you have a 1/4-inch seam allowance, how to press the GE way, and we'll just have a lot of fun in the classroom, so come on over. And don't forget, we are already taking reservations for the 2025 retreat. If you participated in a virtual retreat at GE, you'll know just how much fun it is. This most recent retreat, we took you on a time-traveling train trip. That was so much fun to plan and so much fun to participate in. The year before, it was a virtual boat trip up the Mississippi.
Was it? I wasn't here for that.
It was so fun. It was so fun. We of course stopped in Minneapolis at the end, but we went to Memphis. We went to New Orleans. We send you treats and snacks and costume for all of those places. So check out the retreat 2025. And so it'll hold your reservation for that, which is coming up in the spring.
We've been having some fun planning it.
Yes. I don't even know what it is.
I do.
Oh my gosh. You can't tell everybody. But I hope you tell me because I want to be involved. All righty. Listen, we are Mr. KP and Colleen from GEDesigns. We're so happy that you would join us and very grateful for you all. We hope you have a wonderful day and want to also honor Juneteenth on this special day. We'll see you really live next Wednesday, June 26th.
Something like that. Yeah,
yes,
26th.
June 26th at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Look forward to seeing y'all then. Grab your Stripology ruler, grab some fabric, make yourself something wonderful today, and that's what it's all about. Bye for now.